Family, how we all doing? We're doing fine. I know we are. Just so you know, look who we got here.
Hey, family.
Look at here.
Hello. I love you guys. God bless
Grace
each and
back
everyone.
behind here, right in between them, right there. Okay, now I gotta come back forward. There we go.
Hi, family. We love you. God bless.
Now we're playing this on Marco Polo, and because some of you guys are not on Marco Polo, we're gonna play it at the reunion. So everybody can see we're in Patricia's home here in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Always.
We're gonna miss them. They have some things that they have to take care of here at home, and we just know. And they're not the only one. A lot of people have a lot of things they got to take care of, and we understand that. But we wanted to start our reunion week. Stop by and see some of our family.
Wow, so
We're
sweet.
so happy to see them, and we know that they would have been with us physically, but they're gonna be with us spiritually. So hey, those who are not on Marco Polo, get on Marco Polo. Show somebody.
I shall be on hand.
There we go. And we're on Miss Patricia's phone, so now whenever y'all leave a message, Miss Patricia gonna see it. Pop up and say, I got a message. Love you guys. God bless you.
Bye. Take care. Bye. Have fun.
Okay, there we go. Y'all just start.
Hey family, we're here with Roy. He's feeling so much better, right, Roy?
Right.
He came a long way. It's not as long as it has been. God is so good.
Yes, indeed.
Have a good time at the reunion, and we're sending our love all of you.
Always and forever. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you at the next reunion. Promise.
That's who that just came up. You see up the top of some names up there?
Yes.
The names.
I can't see.
They can see you right now. They're looking at it right
Can
now.
they see me?
They see you right now.
Let me put a little spit on my toe.
And Tamika.
That's Tamika and who?
5 years in prison swearing.
I see you too.
Lenita and Tamika's on there now. So they're looking at you right now.
Hey, y'all.
So they don't
That's a
want to
southern thing. Hey, y'all.
How do? And you know, Tamika's part of Aunt Betty's crew.
Yes.
And then Lenita is Hamilton. Humphrey.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look at us. We talking all the way from New Jersey, Ohio, and down here in Arkansas, all at the same time.
God is amazing.
And modern technology, God,
Yes,
you can't get away from this
amazing.
family.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord, and the reunion has begun.
Hey.
All right.
We're going to get a video backdrop of the hotel.
Ohio. My mother is Rhoda Humphrey Burley. My father is John Burley, and that's my stepfather, and my biological father was John McFarland.
Yeah.
I have 4. My oldest is Deontay Hatcher, and he's in Korea. Gerald Hatcher, he's in Cincinnati. I have a 16-year-old, Jr. And And I have a 14-year-old daughter, Delita Palmer.
Yeah.
Thank you. You got it. Everybody know who I am. My name is Eddie. Bobo. Eddie Bobo. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I moved y'all down there a couple years ago. But never that, my mom was Wesley May Moore. Dad was Willie James Moore. I got 2 kids, one deceased. Eddie, his name was Eddie also. And my daughter Rosalind. Bunch of grandchildren. And I'm just blessed to be here.
Yes, you are.
Oh, what white man?
You're still married, right?
Her name Maggie. Yeah, I can act like I want. But don't y'all tell her. Her name is Maggie. I mean, it is Maggie. Yeah. Thank y'all. Glad to be here.
Hey, Maggie, did you just hear what he said?
Very excited about being here and seeing everybody. Let me tell you something. I believe that we should celebrate the lives of each other while we can with them.
Amen.
Celebrate with them. Every time you see them, and even when you don't, every time you think about celebrating your heart, your family, and especially your family and your loved ones. I'm Fred Williams. My father's name is Fred. That's where it came from. My mom, Betty, and my wife, Karen, and I have, well, between the two of us, we have our oldest son, Robbie, who's about 48, my son, Marcus, my daughter, Rachel, and her husband, Racine, and finally, I have my first grandchild, Roman. We call him Roman Noodle. He's about a year and a half. And we moved to Virginia, everybody, so we can be close to everybody. But we moved a little way from y'all. That's all right. But y'all, don't worry about it. We got you. And I'm just, I've always have been excited to be here and be a part of this. So let's get it on.
My name is Karen Joy.
Karen Joy.
And my husband already introduced me. We're blessed to be here. And yes, we have 4 children combined.
Yes.
One of mine passed, and the anniversary of his passing will be Saturday. And our oldest grandson is 23 years old.
23.
My 48-year-old. So, and we're blessed now to have moved from New Jersey to Virginia, where we're loving it, because he's retired and I've been a domestic engineer for 17 years. So I'm gonna pass this to my mother-in-law.
Semi-retired.
Hi everybody. Hi,
Betty.
This is Aunt Betty. I'm from Jersey. I have 6 children. 23 grandkids. 17 great-grand. And 4 great-great-grand. I am so happy that the Lord fixed it so that I can come, because I didn't think I was going to make it one time because of my leg. I had surgery, but I'm good. Amen. I'm walking again. I'm taking exercise every morning, walking. When Harry wakes me up, since I've been here, he only woke me up one time. He's supposed to keep me walking every day. Amen. Only one time, Harry. That's okay.
Tell it all.
I'm just happy to be here and see all my nieces and nephews and wherever. And I remember, you might think I don't remember, but I do. I remember each one of them that I've looked at today. And I'm just thanking to God that He allowed me to be 85 years old. Yeah. I'm not too small that I don't use a switch when I need to.
Lose the switch.
That's true.
You know what we You know that's right.
Think she won't. Think she won't.
She's upside your head.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, my name is Mary Louise Lucy Lowe.
Now we talking about it.
I'm presently living in Atlanta, Georgia, where I've been for the last 44 years. From Montgomery, Alabama. My mom was my dear. That's what everybody knows about.
Yes, yeah.
It was I'm Betty's sister. I have two children that's alive, Carlos and Tony, and my daughter passed. I have 17 grandchildren, 17, and I am about to have my first great grand.
Good one. Good. Excellent, Mama. Hallelujah.
I'm here with my two granddaughters, Miracle Lomax, Regina Miracle, and Chase Rowan.
No. Say some more. Go ahead.
And I am glad to see family. Always glad to see family.
Yeah.
Deborah Dale Johnson.
You go, girl.
Oh, this is my aunt, my mother's sister. Sparkle is my daughter. Catrice and Natasha, I have two other daughters, they're not here. Sparkle and Catrice are celebrating a birthday. Catrice's birthday is today. She turned 40. And Sparkle's birthday is on the 25th. She'll be 41.
Wow.
And my youngest, 33. Natasha will be 33. 32. This is my granddaughter, Serenity.
Yeah.
I have two other grandkids, Ace and Coy, who are not here.
That's right.
And I live in Lithonia, Georgia.
Where you live?
Lithonia, Georgia.
Oh,
And I'm married, playing with my children and her children.
Yay. Serenity.
Hello, my name is Serenity.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
I am. My mother is named Sparkles. And I am currently moving from Douglasville to Union City, closer to Georgia. I live in between my aunt and my grandmother's church later after this week.
Oh, that's exciting.
y'all moving on up, huh?
Big Q. Big Q dog.
That's the man that would walk the race shit. Come on, coach.
Wait, you just copy what they said.
My mother is Michelle Daniels, father Scott Smith, my little brother Xavier. From New York.
Look at you, doing New York.
My grandmother is Michelle Daniels.
Yeah.
My grandfather is Alan Daniels.
Yeah.
My uncle Dwight Daniels. My cousin
Yay.
We know she can talk. Come on now.
Right.
No.
Both of us.
She's the shy one.
Who's shy? And go shy.
I'm Cheyenne Daniels. My father is Cornell Daniels. My sister is Jada Daniels.
All right.
My grandpa is Dwight Daniels. great-grandmother is Ora Carter, and my grandmother is Mary Carter, and I think that's it.
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, you know your name. Wait, Chase, come back to her. Yeah, a t-shirt.
No, that's my name.
Can you say your name now so everybody can
No, it's my name.
That's Edith.
No.
Nice shirt.
Yeah, you put a shirt.
My name is Chase Loman, and my grandma is Mary Loman, and my sister is Miracle Loman, and my mom is Carly Loman, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
You was talking louder than that. You was talking, Shay. You was talking louder than that.
Big voice.
I'm Xavier DeVore.
Big what?
My full name is Xavier Paul DeVore. My parents are Michelle Daniels and Paul DeVore. My grandmother was Michelle Daniels, and my grandfather was Alan Daniels. And I came here with my wife, my mom, and my
Brother.
I guess cousins. Yeah, they keep me up all day, so that's
a lie.
Whoa! Take care of that thing.
I'm Jada Daniels, and my sister is Cheyenne Daniels. I'm 12. My dad is Darnell Daniels. I was born in 2006, April 25th. By the way, my birthday passed. And my cousins are Quentin and Xavier and everybody here.
Bernadette.
My name is Bernadette Humphrey, better known as Bernie. I'm from Baby Bernie, Mary. My dad was Matthew Humphrey. My grandmother was Amanda Gibson. My mother was Leela Marie. And I have just one daughter, and her name is Lisa Humphrey. I have 3 grandchildren, 2 boys, they're grown, and 1 granddaughter, and she's 13. I'm from Akron, Ohio, and stuff, born and raised, and I'm glad to be here, and I love all y'all.
Yay!
All right, then.
My name is Miracle Lomax. Boosty, my girl. Chase is my little sister, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Sherman Humphrey Epps, and I currently live in California, but I'm from Akron, Ohio. This is my sister, Luana, or Joanna, as you guys know her. My dad is Joseph Humphrey, grandmother is Grace Humphrey Standard, and my great-grandmother was Amanda Gibson-Humphrey Weatherly. Oh, I'm sorry, I have 2 kids, they aren't with me today. The oldest is 26 and the baby is 18. Oh, and I do have a great, great, not yet, just a grandchild. I do have 1 grandchild.
All right.
And your husband?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am married, but he's not with me either.
I'm flying solo. Me too.
Okay, my name is Moana. My birth name is Moana. My nickname is Joanna, which you all know me as. That's my preference. Humphrey, and then my last name is Holt. I am married. My husband's name is Ronnie. I have 1 son, Malachi, who is 9. So y'all pray for me because I am 51 with a 9-year-old, but I'm hanging. My father is Joseph Humphrey. My mother is Gloria Humphrey, and they both have passed and went home to be with the Lord. My grandmother is Grace, and my great-grandmother was Amanda Gibson. We called her Medea.
And, well, Sherman is my sister. Well, we have, I think, how many is about 4 or 5 other siblings. So eventually, by our dad, so eventually we'll try to get them here. And I think that's it.
All right.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Michelle Daniels Duvor, better known as Vicky, aka best accident for my mother ever had.
She definitely accident.
Oh God.
My husband is Paul Duvor. Between the two of us, we have 5 kids and 2 grandkids. The oldest is about 35, and the youngest is 16. I'm here with 2, Xavier Paul DeVore, who's 16, and Quentin Smith. I am the youngest of 5. My brother is Bishop Dwight Daniels. I'm also here with my nephew, Elder Dwight Daniels. I have my 2 nieces here. What's her name?
Jada, Cheyenne.
And I'm just elated to be here. You know, you spend time with your friends, but it's nothing like being with family. Nothing can take the place of family. And when you have a family that's rooted in Christ, it's even better. I'm glad to be here. Hello, everyone. Jackie, just in case none of you know my real name. My name is Jackie Cookie Humphrey Wyatt. I am the youngest of my siblings. My dad was Eddie Humphrey. My mother was Jackie. Both of them have also went on to be with the Lord. I have a lot of siblings, 7 grandchildren with 2 children. My son will be 35 next week. No, I'm sorry, Sunday. My son will be 35. My daughter is 28. So that's, what else? I'm Amanda Weatherly's granddaughter, one of her granddaughters. And my aunt's was Grace. And we do have a lot of other Humphreys. And we will eventually get them here. So we come strong. I think Bernadette will be on that side of the table, I do believe. So I am here with my cousins, Sherman and Joanna and Vicky, and my cousin. So she on the prayer call. But I really enjoy you guys. You really have a good time. I love every one of you. Continue to pray for me, my family. But they say a family that prays together stays together. And this has been one family, and I am so glad to be part of it. Amen. And the prayers that we have been singing on that prayer call, they're being answered. Amen. And all the ones I see that I noticed on this prayer call, we can't help but nothing but be blessed. So I love each and every one of you. We're going to have a good time. Y'all get ready.
Get ready.
To have a good time, enjoy my singing, my praying, my crying, all of it. Thanks to Harry and Sparkle, and everyone, Regina and everyone for hosting us. I get mine out, I'm going to get out. I really like the way this mic sounds. So, I would just like to tell you right now, God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good.
James and Gifford Wilson. My grandma is Mary Manuel, and my great grandma is Ora Carter.
All right now.
And my sister is Gabrielle.
And your brother is?
My brother is Amani.
You finished yet, man? I'm finished. You should. You get a couple more times, huh? Yeah.
He's at the University of Arkansas.
To the utmost, Jesus saved. To the utmost, Jesus saved. Come on, Bishop. Hallelujah. You got a point there. Amen. It's a blessing to hear these young people from the age of 10, probably to 15, get up and very well spoken. I thank God for the job that the parents are doing, pouring into the young children. And not only that, but I just want to say to you, you are an inspiration to the Carter-Gibson-Humphrey family. I just want to say that I love you. I thank God for what you say over Marco Polo. You know, you're not worried about what you're going through or the bad news you hear from the doctor. You are connected to the Savior. Your healer, your provider, most of all, your waymaker. He is all that you need, amen, to make this journey. I tell you, when you holding God's hand is holding you, and He's carrying you every step of the way. And I can see why you say what you say, because you know Him personally. And when you know God personally, man, you're not worried about what the enemy doing or what they're saying, because God has given you the victory already. How many of you God has given the victory already? If He's given you the victory, amen, put your hands together and begin to thank God for the victory. I tell you, I am so blessed. We just came out of our 44th National Convention, and Saturday I was sitting in the sub-basement of the Crown Plaza, and the Lord spoke to me about giving. And I had on my mind just to give $600, but He spoke $1,200. So amen, I gave that $1,200 to give it. When I got upstairs, amen, I found out and heard that Jada had been filled with the gift of the Holy Ghost. And I tell you, when God speaks to you, and you obey what God tells you to do, how do you know that you're already blessed? You can't help but be blessed. And I tell you, my soul rejoiced that day. But I am Dwight Darnell Daniels, the son of Rochelle Humphrey and Alan Daniels. Amen. My grandmother is Amanda Humphrey. My son is none other than Elder Darnell Daniels. Amen. I'm as proud of him as I could be. Amen. God has poured a special gift into him. And I tell you, he's a young man that has the gift of prophecy and the gift of discernment. When he was born into this world, the devil tried to take him out. His heart stopped beating. But how do you know that prayer always prevails? And I tell you, young people, get connected to God, and He will bless your life, lead and guide you into your victory. And I thank God for Harry, Sparkle, and our wonderful Texan cousin here. Amen. We thank God for you and your two children. Amen. I know God, amen, is lifting and carrying you every step of the way. And once again, I thank God for your mother, because you said that wonderful saying that the will of God will not take you where the grace of God cannot keep you. And that's true. God bless you. And at this time, I'm going to pass this over here to the little man.
All right.
My name's Edward. My name's Edward Regina Thompson Jr. My mom is Regina. My sister is Eden. And my dad passed away. And my dad is Edward too.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down, I'm not gonna get up. And I'm not gonna talk too much. But for those of you all that don't know, I got connected with this family 60 some odd years ago. I married the youngest child of the Carter family, the baby boy, Harry Carter Sr. We all called him Sonny.
Yeah.
And from that union, we had 2 children, Mary Elizabeth Carter Wilson Manning, and Harry Gibson-Carter. And then I have 6 grandchildren, and I don't know how many great-grandchildren. 16 great-grandchildren. But anyway, that's how I became part of this family. And people say, well, you never got married again? No. And stand up, Miracle. Chase, that shirt she's wearing, the family reunion, we hosted it for the first time in Dayton, Ohio, and we thought we was being different, and I almost got kicked out of this family. They were upset with us, and I've been coming in there with them yellow, what are those called? Can I get them shirts? Because they had all of you little white. They were there with us, and I had to do a lot back in good grace. So anyway, I want to say that, and I want to say one other thing. Cookie, y'all just Cookie kept fooling y'all. Cookie divorced y'all. I don't know why she over there with those Humphreys, because she is a cotton now.
She get back with them every 2 years.
She got to.
All that family. She can't divorce us.
I know. You got to love her. But anyway, that's what I want to say. And I do want to say, as a witness, I cannot sit here and not be a witness.
Yes.
I am a 2-time cancer survivor. I survived colon cancer. The second colon cancer, I had major wound vac, colostomy bags, tube feeding. They said I wasn't going to make it, but I'm here. That was in 2010 was my first cancer. 2015 was the second one. Now I'm battling liver cancer. Just had a major procedure 2 weeks ago tomorrow. But look at God. And the reason I want to tell you that God has the last word. And I tell my sister here, my twin, you know, she get kind of upset. I said, girl, God ain't taking me nowhere because I'm saved. And he ain't ready for me to come run his heaven. So I got to get down here and let me run this down here. So anyway, I am looking forward. I had the procedure on 2 weeks ago, have not got the results, but hopefully the procedure I had kill out all of the cancer cells. Cancer has taken over the left side of my stomach. So we're hoping that procedure killed them out, and I will share with you all when I get the answer whether it did its job. But I feel that it did its job because last week it tried to take me out, and I'm here today. He didn't do that for me. He did it for His glory. That's why I got to share.
I will bless the Lord at all times.
Amen.
His praise shall continually be in my mouth. Certainly I am happy to be with you this evening. I will tell you who I am. In case you would ask, I am a child of God. I am also Ora Carter's sister. We are 19 months apart, and since she just infringed on me, she just came on in the world and she's been bossing me ever since. I have another sister, Minnie. I am Mary Johnson Cotton. I am the mother of 12 children. I birthed one child into the world, and that's Dawn Johnson, who is upstairs. I inherited 11 children with a marriage 19 and a half years ago. They are wonderful people. I didn't lose my husband. My husband was Pastor W.W. Cotton. He went home to be with the Lord January 27, 2018. So I am just being strengthened by the Lord and coming through. I'm glad to be with you. I wanted to tell you that I was drafted into the Carter family, and now the Humphreys.
Yes.
My daughter, my baby's daughter, has this whole 5 days to get herself together and ask for my forgiveness, because she is blasted all over Facebook and everywhere else. I am cotton, and she stood up this evening and didn't even say that. But I love her anyway. And I'm going to forgive her. And I'm glad to be here. I want you to know that Mary and Harry, we had the privilege, because Sonny went home to be with the Lord. Ora and I had the privilege of first raising them together. And Harry will tell you. And no, by no means, I've always, I don't want to, Harry will tell you that I stood in the place of his dad. But that was because I got the opportunity to start working professionally first, and I could help them and help her. So they're my children also.
All right.
And I'm happy to be here in Texas. I'm looking forward to a wonderful Holy Ghost-filled family reunion.
I am Sparkle Denise Travis.
Hey, Sparkle.
I currently reside in Douglasville, Georgia. My mom is Deborah Johnson. My father is John Travis Sr. I have 2 sisters, as my mom said, who are not here: Patrice Renee Travis and Natasha Virginia Travis. And Serenity Eden is my daughter. So I'm so glad that we all finally made it here.
Yes.
And that things have gotten away and things are going well, and just know that we'll continue to enjoy each other and have a great time.
Oh, wait.
Mary.
Miss Mary. Ms. Mary.
Auntie.
Yee.
So I can be cute, I'm gonna take this off. How's my lipstick? Gone, okay. I am Mary, as my mother mentioned, my aunt, Mary Elizabeth Carter Wilson Manuel.
All right.
The next one is wherever I meet at the bank. In trouble. They can even rob the bank. As long as they give me the money. I'll send them a box at least once a month. So I am Ora and Harry Carter's daughter. I am Harry's big oldest sister. I am short. As I tell everyone, I donated my height so that he could get a wife.
It worked?
It worked.
You got a couple of them.
Yes. I do have 3 sons by birth, and I have 1 daughter of choice. I have 16 grandchildren. Don't know what happened. I went to the hospital, they gave me 3 kids. I don't know how all that other stuff happened, but I do know that my middle son, who has 6, I promised him if he went to sleep, I was going to go a snip, snip, snip. So needless to say, he has not slept around me. So then his wife said, that's okay, Mom, I took care of it. Thank you, Jesus. Because nanobugs are not free. And Christmas, everybody wants that. So I am thankful, I am blessed. I am traveling with my friend who is my oxygen. But God is good. He is so,
Yes, he is.
So worthy to be praised. So I love everybody.
Oh. Cheyenne is my other granddaughter.
Yeah.
I love both them guys.
Okay,
Keep some in my eye.
my name is Harry Carter. Darnell be next. My name is Harry Carter. I am the son of Orr Carter, who we have here, Orr Johnson, and now she's Carter, and Harry G. Carter. People say I look like my dad. I was born, of course, before he left, but I never got to spend much time with him.
You can't hear me for that one.
Okay, I never got to spend much time with him, and I've been probably one of the listening to the stories about Sonny and the affection that people have. There's a reason why I don't really talk that much about things, is because about most things.
Cry baby.
Let me just say this, there's a reason why you don't really get to hear me talk about the things of my heart. Is because, like she said, I am a very bad crybaby. When I think about what God has done.
Come on, sir. Come on, sir.
Go ahead.
Come on. Don't worry about the tears. Come on. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I have been blessed to be a part of a lot of things. I have been blessed to have certain gifts to be able to do a lot of things. Just like everybody around this table. I am not adequate to do the things God has put on my plate.
Come on, sir. Come on, sir. Yeah. He has poured it in.
Right. I remember getting off the airplane. I'm trying to make this a short story.
That's all right, brother. Take your time.
I've been in the military in and around the military for about 20 some odd years, 30 years. I did 10 years in the military, and those 10 years I left out of Dayton, Ohio as a kid, a baby. And since then, I've been pretty much on my own. I've had 3 wives. Thank God I only had 3 daughters from my last wife, Ellen, who I'm married to now, and been married to for 20 some odd years. But I've had to travel a lot, and it's been a lonely travel. I know a lot of people, but I'm not one of those guys that become friends, real cut buddy friends with a lot of people. You have to really be true and real and open for me to be cut buddy friends. But I love my family. And I remember coming back, I think it was Atlanta. Wasn't it Atlanta when I first came back to that reunion?
Yeah.
And up until then, it was just me and my mom and my sister. And I didn't understand the family. I remember going out about my member trips and stuff like that, but I didn't, as a grown man, I didn't remember the family. But when I came home, and Aunt Betty looked at me and said, "Boy, you look just like Sonny." And when she said that, everybody engulfs me and took me underneath their wings. And they've taken me under the wings ever since. And since then, I have never felt alone. I've always had somebody. I'm not gonna try to pick out everybody, but I'm gonna tell you, Mickey, you don't know. I was at a family reunion one time, and I was hurting for money. Nobody knew. Nobody knew what was going on. Mickey just walked up to me, and she don't need to know. Shook my hand, and I walked away with $60, $70. She don't know why she did that. I don't know why. She know why she did it, but there was no reason for her to do that. You don't know. Yeah. I don't do much testimonies because there's nobody in this room. Y'all don't know. Jackie don't know what she's done. Cookie don't know what she's done. When she tells me all those testimonies about the fights and the things she had to fight through with her family, her husband, and the lifestyle and all that other stuff, and her children, you guys don't know what you're doing when you're opening up and you're telling folks these things. When you're letting us know what you're going through, you just don't know how it allows us. Because most of the time y'all won't see this. Because I don't do this by being in motion. But always having other things on my mind, always working. Y'all don't get to see this. But what y'all don't know is what I see as I'm working, you guys are blessing me. You just don't know it. So I'm not gonna make this long, because if I make it any longer, I'll forget what I started out with. I'm gonna say one last thing. Need some tissue because I got snot running out there. But thank you, brother. See. I ain't gonna start with this one here. I ain't gonna start with him and his family. They don't know. That's my son, y'all. Y'all don't know. But last thing. Put one more thing out there. Sean, California. I met her one time last reunion. We was all sitting around the room, and these girls was talking their stories. I fell in love with her the first time I met her. Family.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't care if 10 people show up.
Family.
I'm gonna let her tell her story. I know we got 3 candidates. I'm gonna let her tell her story. But this one, she don't know. She don't know. Now we done battled for this reunion. Me and Regina done battled a few times. But she don't know her strength, the power her strength is giving to me. And I gotta say one last one. That one over there.
Yeah.
I have never met or been around anybody more skilled in more things than that child over there. More skilled, more things. I'm a dreamer. I just dream. I'll give you a picture around it. Then I look to other people. That's why I'm a good manager, y'all. I look to other people to get it done. That one right there, she can take a dream, I don't care what dream you have, and she can make it happen. So you talking about a blessing to this family, and I know Betty probably saying, boy, you don't sit down for all this noise. You're talking about a blessing to this family. We got so many blessings. I pulled out Aunt Betty, I pulled out Mama, I pulled out all. I'm sorry, y'all don't give me no mic anymore. Aunt Rochelle, is that one a blessing?
What?
Man, I mean, I can go down a list of folks that have touched this family. And the last thing I'm going to ask is the youth. We need you guys to step up. It's time for new leadership. Not just taking over, but to come underneath Fred, Bootsy, I go down the list of folks, to learn what it is to be in charge. The bishop here, Mama, to learn what it is to be in charge of the growth of a family. The world don't teach family anymore. This here, the people you see in this room right here, they understand the strength of family. Okay, I'm going now. So I think James and don't where you going? Where you sitting down? Did y'all know we got a princess in our family? A real African princess by title. I ain't just saying it because she is. She's a princess.
My daughter-in-law.
Oh, go ahead now. Come on, man. James, come on. James gonna talk to you.
Daddy, tell him what to do.
Yeah.
He already knows.
So,
Right.
family, father, mother, folks.
All right, so my name is James Wilson. That's my mom. My married name. This is my grandmother right here. I'm a firstborn grandson. Yes, I am. Firstborn son too, right there. This is my auntie Mary. All right, so who else? Oh yeah, this is my girl right here. This is my wife Gilbert right here. Okay. And for sure, when he says she an African princess, yes, it's for real, for real. Like the Shantae tribe type stuff going on over here. Down in Africa. So, my children, yes, I do have children. So, that one right there is Emmanuel. That's my oldest boy.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
Get on my nerve, I love him. My other son, AJ, he's in basic training right now. But yeah, he's I'm missing. Yeah. Let's hope he don't do too much. And then my daughter, Gabrielle, where's my baby at? There she go.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I can go long, just like my uncle, but I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to let y'all know that I am so happy and blessed to be here with you.
Yes. We are too.
Oh, and I'm living in Ohio right now, but my family is in Arkansas. Right. So I had to travel to pick them up and bring them on down here. And then we'll be separated again for a little while. It's all right.
That's all right.
God's good. We'll be together again. That's for sure. Oh yeah, and my baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Take it to it.
You have to tell us how you want to tell us his family.
Tell her what? Oh, okay, yeah. How you come from his family?
Hi, everyone.
All right, so Gilda is from Ghana, Africa. We met in Killeen, Texas. We was both stationed in Fort Worth, Texas. Been married for 20 years now. God's good all the time. And she's been my rock. Don't know where I would be without her. And it's been a blessing for me. She's definitely been a blessing to my whole family.
Yes.
Everybody loves her.
Yes.
You know, so she's an awesome lady. You know, she ain't gonna sit here and talk about herself. She's a little shy. I'm not. So we okay. Yeah.
We love you, girl. We're happy to have you in the family.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
For all of us, I didn't get a chance to kiss and hug yet. I came in, my daughter was hungry, so we had to go eat right away. But I'm Tamika. This is my daughter Essence. I'm Carolyn's daughter, Betty's granddaughter, Fred's niece. My siblings are Denise and Billy. They're not here. What else are we supposed to say? Because I can't remember anything.
That's it.
Where are you from? Where am I from? I'm from New Jersey. That's it.
That's enough.
You know anybody? You love anybody in this room? Do I know anybody in this room? Let me see what I might pick. All of you.
Yeah.
And I thank and praise God tonight for being here. It is by His grace that He's kept each and every one of us.
Yes.
The plane ride was nice, and I wasn't ready for it, but we made it.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad to be here. I thank God for each and every one of you guys. The prayer call has brought us so much closer.
Right.
So I do thank and praise God for whoever designed it. And for those who are not able to get on, please join us. I don't know if we're doing it this Saturday or not. For those who are not here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we are.
Oh, we got going on there.
Oh, okay. Amen. Amen.
Oh yeah.
So maybe somebody else will lead us in prayer. I'm not sure it's going to be me or not, but if that's the choice, then so be it. Let God what He do. And I'm just happy to be here.
We happy to be here.
Yay.
Oh, you speak to your daughter. Hello, everyone. I am the great-granddaughter of Betty Banks. I am the granddaughter of Carolyn. I am the daughter of Tamika Money.
Good girl.
I am the only child, so I get all the little things.
Yeah.
Don't have to share and all. Except for with you guys on Saturday morning. And I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be with you all. It's been a long journey, but we finally made it.
Yeah. Yay.
Hello, family.
Hey.
I'm Regina Thompson. daughter of Larry Carter. And that's all. I'm happy to be here. I'm from Northern Virginia. My siblings are Nikisha Carter, she couldn't make it, and Grace Carter. I live in Maryland. Yeah, I live in right outside of Maryland. I teach kindergarten. And I think that's all I'm supposed to say, right?
You want to go? I'm gonna zoom in for you.
My name is Darnell Daniels. My dad is Dwight Daniels. I have 2 kids, Jada Daniels and Cheyenne Daniels. I've been raising them for the past 9 years. That's been a blessing. I have 3 aunts, Nikki, Teresa, and Carolyn. I have an uncle who wasn't able to be here, which is, y'all know, Alan Daniels. Y'all keep him in prayer. And I have my grandmother was Rochelle Daniels, grandfather was Alan Daniels, and Quentin and, Xavier and Quentin, my first cousins, followed by the rest of my second and third cousins here. I want to apologize to Aunt Betty, because as soon as she saw me in the lobby, she said she wanted to get a switch. So I want to apologize to her because she knows that for those of you who don't know, I work for Amtrak. I'm a construction foreman of Communications Signals Department. And I can easily just hop on the train and go down to Camden and go see her, and I don't do that. And that's why she wanted to come back and do the switch.
Yeah, wear him out.
These people old school. My kids will tell you my dad is like, you know,
Real old school.
Jada. So, I want to give thanks to the patriarchs of this family, Aunt Betty and Aunt Laura. They're, like my dad said, a big inspiration to the family. Possible, if she does get offended, throw my bootsy in there. Yeah, they really been such a tremendous blessing. You know, I don't want to spend too much of you guys' time. I'm happy to see James. I haven't seen James in like 4 years. That's I'm not trying to show differences or anybody, but we go way back. That's like our brother from another mother. Right? I love everybody else here. Regina, you did such a fabulous job hosting. Uncle Harry, Sparkle. Yep. You know, y'all like the networking team. You know, sticking together like glue. Love everybody else here. And you know, if y'all see me, you know, like walking with a limp, you know that Aunt Betty got you.
Watch out there now.
Hi, my name is Grace Carter. My dad is Harry Carter. My mom's Ellen Carter. My grandmother is over there, Laura Carter. And this is my auntie, and my auntie Mary. I think she went to the bathroom, but she's related to me too. I'm really happy to be here, and I love seeing everyone every 2 years because it's nice seeing, especially my cousins, like growing up and everything, and I just love to catch up with every single one of you. So, yeah, that's all.
Okay. Speech.
So I am Regina Thompson, and
Come on now. Take it to Jesus. Jesus.
my mother
Jesus.
was Barbara McCall Perkins. My grandmother was Lottie Carter.
Come on now.
33 years ago was my first reunion. I remember it vividly. 1985. I was 8 years old. The theme of this reunion is leaving a legacy. And why is it leaving a legacy? Because that is what my grandmother did for me. She stressed the importance of family. She stressed the importance of this reunion. 2008, we had a reunion in Montgomery. My mother carried that torch and was working diligently with my assistants to get my nieces there. She didn't make that reunion. 4 years ago, Harry and I sat at the table.
Take it on. Jesus. Jesus.
And it was so important to me to carry that legacy. My mother's not here, my grandmother's not here. But it was so important to me to carry that legacy. Six years ago, we left Atlanta. My two kids, Eden, Diane Thompson, who's now 10, Edward Thompson Jr., who's now 7. We left that reunion, and 1 month later, not even 1 month later, my husband gave his angel wings. The last almost 6 years for me, losing my husband was the worst and most devastating thing that happened to me, but it was also the best thing that ever happened to me.
Come on now. Come on now.
There's certain types of strength that you can't get until you go through.
You're right. Amen. You're right.
I want to explain this little eye creature, because I know you guys are like, what is that thing right there?
Yeah.
So, that little thing there. I was in the process of, I started a nonprofit probably about 3 years ago. Everything went official last year. Widows Mansion Foundation. Not going to get too much into that, but this was one of the drafts of the logo. And the reason I wanted to use this in our t-shirt, because when I think of family, we look at these hands right here, number 1, the number 3, Father, Son, Spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. A 3-fold cord cannot easily be broken. Gibson-Carter-Humphrey.
Come on.
But these hands, if you notice also there's an infinity symbol. Family, the love is infinite.
Come on.
And then right here with the hands, when I think of family, I think of give and support. Give and support. And so I won't get too much into the theme, but we'll all get a chance to say, what does legacy mean to us? Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But you guys have no idea what it means for me for you to be here. My children
reunions are some of the few times that my kids get to experience family. I had the gift of my grandmother sending for me every summer to go spend the summers in New Jersey. So although they're my cousins, they're like my sisters. Tomorrow, I want to let you know, I have finally begun to move on in my life. Tomorrow you'll meet someone very special to me. His name is Lee McAllister, and if you'll embrace him. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down.
Go ahead.
Thank you for the sacrifice to get here. Thank you for the sacrifice to get here. Thank you for those prayer calls.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you, just because I'm not on them, don't think I don't know about them, I don't hear about them. About 2 years ago, after I lost Ed, through ego, it's like I put the weight of the world on my shoulders. Yes, it was my responsibility that my family go forward and that we survive. Not just survive, but thrive. But I began to implement something called the day of rest. Okay, it's one of the commandments. It's my sabbatical day of rest, which is what I'm doing on Saturday, which is why I'm not joining the call. Okay. When God said to unplug from your daily work and those things that you usually do, that is my Saturday. And I will tell you some health things that popped up this year that was all a God-ordained thing for me. Right. Those times of unplugging is saving my life right now. Right. And now it's not just Saturday, but it's a couple times during the day. But you're so beautiful. Cousin Branch. I mean, you guys have no idea the times I would come up and see the snow. I'm playing around in the snow, hearing you sing, seeing you persevere, seeing you minister the word, seeing you create laughter. Vernon, how you always check on me. Don't see another one. So, again, my daughter may be a little shy. That's her way of not wanting the attention to be on her. But you guys have no idea. Like, she has driven me insane. Literally. Mommy, when? Mommy, when? What we gonna do? Mommy, my cousin's coming, Mommy. So, leaving a legacy. What kind of legacy do you want to leave? And I'm going to end with this story. My husband's memorial was on a Wednesday. And I think most of you know, because from the time of 2008, he knew how important these reunions were. So he committed and made sure that we were going to be in each one. And we didn't miss one. We had his memorial on a Wednesday. Middle of the week, 12 o'clock noon. Now we're thinking, middle of the week, 12 o'clock noon, I know be a lot of people come, right? Guys, we thought maybe 100 people. We had over 500 people. Standing room outside the door, and all I could think was, who was I married to? In a good way. The vendors, he was on his job for 26 years, the vendors that he had worked with, they actually flew in people from all over the country. Wow. They brought busloads of people.
And what that said to me was, what will people say about you? It's not always what we do, but sometimes we are the legacy. Right? And so I want to put that question on your mind, because we're going to get a chance to talk about it some more, and you'll hear some more from me on that. Leaving a legacy. What's your legacy? What does legacy mean to you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
God, thank and praise God that He placed me with you and Carolyn Money, because that helped me become who I am as a mother and raise my daughter. So I give God the glory, the honor, and the praise for all you have done. And I pray that He continues to keep you and continue to help you be the light in our path for each and every one of us, from the youngest of us, of your grandchildren, to the eldest. We thank you, we love you on behalf of each and every one of them that are not here and the one that is here. We love you, we honor you today, and we pray that God forever keeps you.
Hey Dad, I'm taking a video.
Love you guys much.
Grandpa, what do you have to say?
Yeah, we can't wait for tomorrow. That's my dad. I'm the son. I'm the younger one. Definitely younger one. Oh, we're gonna have a ball. Arriba that chair.
Arriba that chair.
Somebody else. All right, somebody else now. Hello. You can say whatever you want to say.
Bye, Grandpa. What you have to say about this convention? Family reunion. Ren. Yes. You can do it. Come on. Say something.
I love my family.
They're awesome.
Yes, very awesome.
What do you have to say about it? Guys, it's not a real video. I'm just walking around with the camera. Uncle Harry won't let me. Okay, let me see. Right?
Don't let me come out there.
I'm trying. Dang. Do we ever?
For those of us that are going to be singing, I understand that's going to be happening on Saturday during the talent show time. So I have several karaoke songs that we can choose from. I just need to know what it is you want to do. I'll be here Friday from about 10 o'clock until noon. And I'll be in here so you can pick out whatever songs you want to do. We'll have the words and everything printed out for you. You can even practice. And for those that need practice, we got some that don't need no practice. So y'all just come on out here Friday so you can pick your songs and we can have a good time. Miracle, we got a song for you. Miracle, we got a song. We got a song.
No, this is very expensive. Quentin, what do you have to say about this family reunion? And I'm gonna take you outside of the ballroom. There we go. It's beautiful setting, beautiful setting. Really beautiful setting. There's the elevators. There's Xavier walking to the hall. And this is a beautiful, very beautiful setting. This is where we're staying at, actually, and I like it very much. Oh, look at that elevator! So nice! And this is outside of the ballroom, outside of the ballroom.
Hey, let it happen.
Okay, all right, no problem.
And this is a little boy acting frantic.
No problem.
Oh, little boy, little boy.
You guys go back inside. Go back inside.
I'm taking a video.
What do you do?
Taking a video, EJ.
Right out here, do it inside.
Now doing it inside.
Now.
Grace.
Hi. Hello. This is wait, is it on? Is it on? Oh, it's on. This is GCH Gibson-Carter-Humphrey Family Reunion 2018 in Texas.
How do you turn this thing on when you put your eye in it?
I don't know. Wait, you can't, when you put your eye in it, you can't see through it? I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I know why.
But we're in Texas.
Go ahead, say what you were gonna say, Grace.
Again? You started it over? Oh, okay. Hi! So this is the Gibson-Carter-Humphrey Family Reunion 2018 in Dallas, Texas. We're about to win space because we're partners and we're good.
Hey, what about me? Can I join in?
Well, only 2, but the next game.
All right.
You can play against us.
EJ the monster! Oh no, it's Gabby. Oh, she's a model? She didn't tell me. She didn't tell me. She didn't tell me. And then there goes Chase, running away as usual from the camera. My cousin, she's really scared and she has a phobia of cameras. You okay, Miracle? How old are you, by the way?
Stop filming this, Jada.
How old are you, by the way, Miracle? 19! I feel like those women over there are saying something, but I cannot comprehend. Here comes Aunt Betty. Hey, Aunt Betty, what you got to say to the family?
Don't make it. Don't make it. Oh no, you want some more?
this fixed. TJ, stop. Oh, Gabby, I see you. We're watching Wakanda right now. Oh, Angelica. Wait, hold on. I gotta back up for this. Angelica, say hi to the camera. Wait. Angelica, say hi again.
Sitting on the mat.
No, I'm not.
Oh, left hand yellow.
What is going on, Gabby?
Right hand yellow. Left hand green. Right hand on red.
I forgot about the grits. I'm sorry. Next time.
This right here got the little salt to it. And y'all put that in the grip. Put the bacon with it. And y'all real good.
They gotta be seated at 6.
Yeah, buddy. Now you get one thing. Praise the Lord.
How you feeling, Aaron?
What's up, Doc?